Once upon a time, there was a young man named Jack who always wondered about his father. His father had passed away before Jack was born, and all he had were a few pictures and stories from his mother. Jack had always been curious about who his father was, what he looked like, and what kind of person he was. One day, Jack discovered that he had the power to travel through time. He was ecstatic about the possibility of finally meeting his father. He decided to go back in time to the year of his father's birth and try to find him. He traveled back in time to a small town in the 1970s. He wandered around the town, looking for any sign of his father. He asked the people he met if they had heard of his father, but nobody seemed to know him. After a few days of searching, Jack was about to give up hope when he saw a young man who looked exactly like the pictures of his father. Jack approached him and introduced himself. The young man was surprised to see a stranger from the future, but he was friendly and open-minded. They quickly became friends, and Jack learned that his father was just as he had imagined him. He was kind, curious, and always had a smile on his face. Jack spent several months with his father, learning about him, his interests, and his family. They went on adventures together and made memories that would last a lifetime. Eventually, it was time for Jack to return to his own time. He said goodbye to his father, promising to keep in touch. He returned to the future with a newfound appreciation for the person his father was and a deep love for him. From that day on, Jack cherished the memories he had made with his father and was grateful for the time he had spent with him. He always smiled when he thought about the adventures they had shared and the bond they had formed.